Hi y'all, welcome back to If It Ain't Cheap, I'm Not Buying It. I just received this lovely package and I am super excited to share with you my journey of having type 2 diabetes. I get anxiety just talking about it, so bear with me. So over the years, I have been taking the vials of insulin, and now I'm on the new injection one, and I'll do another video about those two different items, what is best for you. But last year, I came across this product called Freestyle Libre, and here it is, Freestyle Libre. And at Christmas, well, let me give you the back end. So it's Freestyle Libre is a little sensor that you stick in your arm. And it also comes with a machine that you just push on and it'll tell you it's ready to scan. So for video purposes, I'm gonna scan my arm and it tells me what my sugar is right now at this moment. And it's a little high. Well, that's really pretty good for me, 172, because I had breakfast about 4:30 this morning. This machine has saved my life. I have anxiety with the old-fashioned way, pricking your finger and sliding the blood on the little touch strip and the whole nine. So I was on this machine. If you revert back to some of my old videos that I did, you probably were wondering what was that thing in my arm. Well, that was my sensor. Child, the insurance company that I had denied paying for me to get my sensors. They wanted me to get this new machine called Dexcom, and you've probably seen it on the Facebook ads, on the commercials, etc. Well, after calling the insurance company, the machine was like $600 or $700, and then the copay per month was $200. I was like, no, I'm just gonna have to go back to pricking my finger and doing it, the old-fashioned way. And it had got to a point where I was just, to be honest with you, I was not testing my sugar maybe once a day or maybe once every other day because of just trying to get, just to test it. I have issues with it. I'll just leave it like that. So Christmas time, a little friend of mine gave this to me for Christmas, and this is the packaging. This is how you'll get the Freestyle Libre, and this is just like all the instructions. This is the how it comes in the box, and then you'll get a sample of what your Freestyle Libre sensor looks like. Just cover up my name. That's what it looks like in the box. So I didn't use it right away because, as you know, I lost my job in October, and therefore I lost my medical insurance. So I had to wait till January to be put on, my husband's insurance. So with January, a couple weeks ago, I got onto the phone and called his insurance, and they cover my sensors. So being that I didn't have to get the whole kit because someone had sent it to me for free, I just got my refills. These are only good for 14 days. So I have a 2-pack. This is a month's worth. Now the downside of using these, to reiterate, you have to pull this out your arm and reinsert another one every 2 weeks. Okay, which is, I don't mind doing that. The only part is, I have a sense, my arm is sensitive. So when I go to rip that out, that hurts. But putting it in, it does not hurt me. And with my husband's insurance, I am now paying $59.97, which is equivalent to $30 per sensor. Now, when I had my insurance, I was only paying $14.28, so like $30 a month. But keep in mind, I was on the Freestyle Libre 1. This is the new unit, which is the Freestyle Libre 2. And it also has the new alarm on it. And how the alarm works is that you would go in to your monitor, and you would set up your alarm, like what's a low sugar for you when you're jittery and everything, and what's a high sugar for you. So I have mine set, my sugar drops below 100. That's low for me. That's when I start walking sideways and I can feel my sugars dropping. And then I also have an alert when my sugar goes up to 240, because I don't want it to get into the higher 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s, because that is a dangerous level. You always want to try to keep your sugar, what they say at the doctors, and I'm not a medical expert, about that 125 mark, and that's still kind of low for me. I can still function, but I guess being a diabetic for several years, I know a good number like 172, I'm feeling great. That's a little bit high, but I prefer that versus 100 or in the 200s. So that's just a little brief synopsis of what's going on with my health and why I've taken a break. Stress can bring high blood pressure, and stress can bring on higher sugar levels. So I had just needed to take a break from YouTube and relax myself and get mentally prepared for 2021. So let's move into the boxing. Excuse my stuff on the floor. That is my packaging for my bath essentials. Bag. Ooh, yes. Oh, I'm super excited. So I got another package. The bags are beautiful. And they sent me another sensor. This is actually the reader. This is the reader. And I got another sensor. Now, the Freestyle Sensor, and this is the one that you put in your arm for 14 days. And it's now with optional alarms, if you can see that right here in the corner, which I love because it has saved my life. Since having this in my arm the last 8 days, my sugar has dropped in the middle of the night, alerting me, to get up and go get something to eat or get some orange juice. So I didn't know that I was receiving this package right away, because I would have waited and kept these prescriptions in. But now I have enough for 45 days, which is perfect. And then I have an extra reader, just in case something happens with this one. And you can Google, these readers, they're very expensive. If insurance doesn't cover it, it's a lot of stress. So let's move on to my new package, which I've been waiting for, the Dexcom. Yes. Now, if you're not familiar with the Dexcom, this is the Hello Dexcom G6, and I'll put some information up on the screen. And this is the one I was telling you about, that just to get this package to get started, it's roughly about $600 or $700, and that's what your copay for your insurance. Get the little booklet and everything, which I am going to read off camera. Okay, so this is what comes in it, and then it has Dexcom.com/hello, I guess, to go on and read other information. Let's get to the exciting part. That's what I want to see, the exciting part. Now, I was told by the lovely person that sent this to me. I'm hoping you're able to see that. Let's move this stuff over. So it's saying, the insert sensor, choose an insertion site on your stomach, ages 2 years and older, or the upper buttocks, ages 2 to 17. Look for a place where you have some padding, avoid bones, irritated skin, tattoos, and areas that get bumped. So what you would do, wash and dry your hands, clean the sensor site with alcohol, which would be most likely when I do set this up. I'm not going to do it today because I still have another week for my arm, but I'm going to probably this is where all the fat is. So I'm probably going to put my sensor right here, and then it says you will peel off the adhesive, but don't touch it. And then I guess you would put that there on your stomach, and then you press this orange button. You remove the applicator, leaving the patch and the holder on, and then throw away the applicator. Follow local guidelines for blood contacting components. Okay, and then this is the transmitter that I was showing you. Okay, this is the transmitter. So I guess once it's on my stomach, it says clean transmitter with alcohol wipe, and then I would insert the transmitter tab into the holder, and then you snap in transmitter. It clicks into place, and make sure it is flat and snug in the holder, and then rub around patch 3 times, I guess, for it to stick. And that's what it's looking like. So after sensor session ends, you just remove the transmitter holder and transmitter. So you would peel the patch off like a bandage, bend and break the lip to release the transmitter, and then you slide the transmitter straight out of the transmitter holder, which was this thingy here, and then you keep the transmitter for the next sensor section. I just was doing some research, and I did not, bring this part of the instructions up, because if you remember, I was just like, where is the receiver? How do I check my numbers? And this is what it actually looks like. That's the receiver, but I'm going to be doing it on my Apple phone, and it's just the same as the receiver. It does recommend for you to get the Dexcom receiver, but my channel is called If It Ain't Cheap. I'm not buying it, and this, I received this as a gift, and I'm going to try it out and see how I like it, and then call the insurance company and see what the new charges will be. But I'm just happy to try this product out. So I've already took the liberty and did the app on my phone, and it's just telling you, let's get started. You're probably not going to be able to see everything, and I'll do like a couple screenshots on here. I'm not going to do the whole app. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and share the exciting news that I am finally going to be able to test out the Dexcom 6. It's the Dexcom G6. Oh my goodness, I have been wanting one of these since I've been seeing it on the, the commercials and everything. and I know that this is going to be much better to control my diabetes, and hopefully I don't have to, keep giving myself, the 5 shots that I am supposed to do every day. But I am down by getting the other sensor I was telling you about. I have just been watching what I've been eating, and I am due for my 3-month blood work for my A1C1 levels, and when I went in October, my levels was at a 7.1. I have never had a 7.1. And I have lost some weight. I don't know if you can see it a lot, but I have lost some weight. My clothes are old. My clothes are falling off of me, so excuse me. So I'm just happy to share my journey with you. There was another book that came with the Freestyle Libre. This shows a little clearer of what your numbers and stuff is like when you're setting up your alarm and everything. So if you have any questions, just always, I'm open to questions. Just always drop down in the comment section. If you have questions about diabetes, I can probably get further into a little bit detail with it, because I have been, I guess, diagnosed about 8 years now. I have been taking insulin and trial. It is a journey. It is a lifestyle change. You don't make the diabetes. The diabetes doesn't make you. You make the diabetes. So stay in good health, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in another update of my Dexcom G6. When this runs out, I'll do a part 2, and I'll show you how I insert it, and we'll work on the app together. So I hope you enjoyed this video, just getting a little personal with y'all. I know I was always telling y'all about my diabetes and really never shared about it. So I will see y'all in another video. Bye-bye.